Yeah, I think that, with the coaching, which I think is pretty cool to be able to kind of converse with the player,
Yeah.
out there. I think sometimes it interrupts the fans' experience in how we're seated. Sometimes we're right in the middle of a lot of fans, and you feel like you're in the crowd basically and not really attached to the court. And so you've got to sometimes almost shout across people to get your message to your player. And so the communication can sometimes be a little bit disruptive, especially with coaches that speak a lot, and, just a little bit overkill. But, I think if there was a way to make it a little bit more uniform, where coaches were a little bit closer to the action, had a good seat, for me, it's really difficult sometimes where they place us on the ATP tour. Sometimes we're at court level on the side of the court, and the umpire's chair sometimes takes away the vantage point where we can't even see the other side of the court. Some of the things that I'm looking for as a coach is I want to see what that guy's trying to take away when Ben's serving. I want to see where the ball's landing on the service line. Is he hitting his spots? Is the opponent hitting their spots with the serve? These are things that matter a lot to see. Like sometimes the guy hits a great return. Well, what do we take from that? Did Ben miss a spot? Was the guy cheating? Was he guessing? I can't even see him sometimes. So those are my only gripes with how it's done on the tour right now. Is I would rather a more uniform seat where we're a little bit closer to the action, have a pretty good vantage point where we can see it. And it's just different from week to week. One week we're behind the court, which is a great place to be when you're on that first row right behind the court because you can see everything. That's the ideal spot. But sometimes we're stuck in a corner at court level and you really can't see the action very well at all. So you have one of the worst seats in the house, actually. So it's kind of tough that way.
Yep. I completely agree. I think that's a big one of the discussions we're having amongst the coaches on the WTA side is trying to fix that problem, because if they say that, they keep telling us they value the coaches and that we're an important part of the process and the players' development. But my position was exactly the same as you said. I said half the time we watch matches, I can't see the other side of the court. Magda can't see me if she does need something. I've had a number of occasions where I've got into fights with people in the crowd because they think I'm in their seats. I've got a 15-year-old girl leaning across me trying to take selfies while I'm trying to speak to Magda and, something. And it's chaos. It's absolute chaos out there. And I think that we should be given a little bit more, I would say respect, but a little bit better of a better treatment for coaches to really be closer to the action, to be undistracted. I can't imagine Bill Belichick or Pep Guardiola having to sit amongst the fans while he's trying to do his job.
Yeah, it seems a little bit.